Welcome to the podcast, everybody.
Hey,
Oh,
podcast.
Another day, another podcast.
Yeah.
Beautiful day for it. Day for it, am I right,
Day
Joel?
for it.
Oh,
Black, are you across how much we hate people saying day for it? That's why we say it all the time.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. And annoys
Day
me
for
too.
it.
Yeah.
Because it's so annoying. That's why we say it.
Yeah, I don't really like subscribe to the thing that you do, the thing that you find annoying.
I guess our humour's a little bit more intellectual than you're used to. So
That's true, actually.
Goes over your head.
Yeah, that is true, actually.
Yeah, day for
What
it.
are you looking forward to on the podcast today? Like, what really grabbed you by the ears?
Oh,
I
the
loved,
Akadaka stuff.
I liked doing the anthem memory lane, just of all the world's
We
shittest.
probably won't be allowed to play that. And we won't be
no,
allowed to
but
do
they're not.
Akadaka either.
No, but see, the anthems we might be able to play because they're not like
Music.
It's not music. It's a national anthem, and it's not playing a song. It's playing a live
Well,
version
Put it in,
of
Jermaine.
something.
My
Put it in
favourite
and see what
bits-
happens.
It's going in, right, Jermaine?
My favourite bits are just the bits that we talk amongst ourselves and don't play any other music to enhance
beautiful.
it. We just chat amongst ourselves. You
Oh,
know?
that was your favourite bit.
Yeah, how we just, the three of us just spoke and connected.
Oh, no, it's all about connection.
Day for it.
Connection.
Day
Oh
for
my God.
it.
Hello, podcasters. Welcome to the podcast.
Hey, bitches.
Hey, pod.
Ricki, podcast.
Welcome to Monday.
Hello, Monday.
What did I just
saw
miss?
the world's greatest eye roll that I don't think was supposed to be given facing this way.
Oh, because I could
From
hear you
Jermaine.
laughing. Oh.
Yes, Jermaine just
What happened?
gave the world's biggest
To
eye
me?
roll. Like if that, I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, what's got your goat, Jermaine?
Oh, I just want everything. Oh, there we go. I want everything to be the same in here as every day. That's all. Not too much
Yeah,
to ask.
consistency is
I
key.
would love
I
to
agree.
see that close up in slow motion. That was like a 10-minute eye roll. That was the best thing I've ever seen.
Well,
Oh, you bitch.
how are you
Beautiful. Good. Very
Wonderful.
good.
You've got your spaceship / tennis court t-shirt
I'm
on.
wearing that shirt that, remember,
So ridiculous.
I've
Is that
only
Oshkosh
found
Bagosh?
it. No, excuse me. You know what it is.
Is that seed,
Down.
kids?
Hey! No, but remember, I have only ever worn it once before. It was in the back of my wardrobe. I only found it the other day.
Yeah.
But because I see it from this angle, I thought it was a spaceship.
It does look like a spaceship.
It
but
really
it's-
doesn't. It looks like a tennis court.
It
with
does
a
have
tennis net on it.
It has a tennis ball there.
Also, thanks to our friends at Lindor are back in town as well. Our Lint snack
Stand.
stand is what I want to say.
Oh, there you go. Do you want to try that again?
There's a new flavour too.
Oh,
Yes,
gosh, you're
raspberry
really
and
struggling.
cream.
You're really struggling
Yeah,
today.
raspberry cream, isn't it? It's like
Raspberry
Wimbledon.
cream and
Like
the
Wimbledon
cheesecake's
on-
back as well on my shirt. Yes.
Wimbledon on your shirt. There you go.
How delightful.
Now, I feel like this show should be renamed at the moment Ricki, Lee, Tim and Scott Cam. Because
thank you very much.
And if only we started at 7 o'clock, that would be so much
I think
better.
we should go till 7
as
o'clock.
if.
Let's just go right through till 7 o'clock.
Oh, no. I can't at the moment. Scott
Got that
Cam's.
thing on, you know?
Scotty Cam's busy.
What's happening, Joel? Talk us through your life at the moment, because we are going to ask you to call up and give our little friend here, Joel, some advice on renovating. I'll go first. Don't do it.
Well,
13, 24, 10.
okay.
What is your advice for Joel renovating a home? 13, 24, 10. I'll go. Don't do it.
Okay, well, Jack and I thought we'd push ourselves
Why,
because...
Tim?
I'll let Joel go now.
Yeah, elaborate. Oh, you'd like me to go now? Okay. Well, we thought the pandemic didn't break us. The casting of Ariana Grande in Wicked didn't break us because obviously I was very anti. Then I saw the film, loved her in it. So we thought, what can we do now to test ourselves? We are living in a renovation. Girls, I'm getting on the tools.
Can I ask why you chose to live in the renovation rather than
Because why not? Makes
start
it
renovating it like when you were living in the other house?
Well, you know, I'm a bit Tabitha Coffee. So
of course. Yes,
now that
yes,
I'm in
yes.
there, I want everything done yesterday.
100%.
I'm also really channeling Alyssa and Lysandra from The Block. They were my favourite couple in The Block. They won twice.
They are amazing and they have a brilliant homewares line. It's
They
wonderful.
do. And I edited my faces onto, Jack and my faces onto Alyssa and Lysandra's body, and that has been the first argument of the renovation. Jack
They
didn't
were-
particularly like the photo.
They were the year that I did the block reporting for the morning show, it was called then, with David and Sonia.
Yeah.
And I was like the block reporter.
You're a
I'd go
blockhead.
and I'd hang out and do all the stories and take it back to the guys.
Oh my gosh.
It was
what
so
I like-
cold and so
Yeah,
early the
freezing
morning.
and early.
Yeah.
Did
And
you
what I
guys?
liked
Did
about
you guys
those-
fight, Joel, about whose head went on whose body?
Well, I'm not sure. Yeah, I think I'm Alyssa. I assume it goes, in alphabetical order.
Okay.
And he is taller than me, so that checks out.
Yeah.
But no, I'm so into it. Like, I am loving it. But people have been asking me where I'm moving to. I put up a poll on my Instagram.
RuPaul?
I put up RuPaul's Drag Race. Collingwood got 25%. Frankston got 10%.
I thought you were going to live in Franger.
Franger. CBD got 9%. And South Yarra, the gayborhood, got 56%.
Yeah, you're
next to the meat market.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you give
yeah.
South Yarra energy.
I know. Put me opposite Poof Doof and I'll never need to leave that block again.
Yeah.
But we are essentially renovating an old office block and turning it into a house. So it's very exciting. I'm going to do a lot of delegating and be sucking up to a lot of people for stuff I need.
So if you would like some, advice, would you like advice from people who have done
I
it before?
have no idea. I've never done this in my life. So
Well, you'll never do it again, I can
I
promise you
loved
that.
renovating. I think
I
it's
might
so fun.
thanks, Ricki. I think I'm going to become a flipper.
I liked the part where
Oh.
I liked the architect side of it. I loved all that.
Yes.
The reality
Oh, no, I'm
of the
doing that
fact that
myself.
the reality of the fact that everything tripled in price, and all I got back was, it's just materials, bro.
Oh,
I'm like, okay, cool.
yeah.
That was the bit that annoyed me.
Your attention to detail, Joel, has to be incredible.
Oh, it is. It really is.
You know, I feel like that's my biggest.
Okay. Well, all I
piece
call
of
is get
advice.
$100 thanks to Lane Cuisine. 132410 if you would like to get some advice through to Joel.
Because I'm doing it. I've got the hammer. I'm smashing down walls, man.
132410. Lean Cuisine says, listen to nobody but, wait for this, your body. Their meals are ready in minutes for under $8. You know where to find them. Every caller today gets $100 cash. Thanks to our friends at Lean Cuisine, all here to help Joel. Maybe even talk you out of renovating. Who knows?
Too late,
Who
too
knows?
late. I've moved in, man. I'm
never
in
too
there.
late.
And also, if you think about it, I'm quite eco because it's an old office block. I'm upcycling. I'm an upcycler. I'm an upcycler / flipper.
Actually, you know how bad renovating is sometimes. Like, did you see that story last week in Toorak in Melbourne where that brand new
Toorak, yes.
where that brand new mansion, $7 million, just mysteriously went up in flames.
Yes.
That's what people do to get out of renovating.
Well, I won't be doing that.
Well, never say
Hopefully.
never.
Don't
I can't- I'm just-
don't
you
in a high rise building. Don't do that.
No.
Yeah, no, I'm going to get on the power tools. I'm
Oh,
going to be
gosh.
like, yeah.
Also, don't do that.
I've already got the tool belt out.
Rip through this. Jackson, what's your advice for Joel? Go.
Joel, mate, I would be getting a hazmat suit, and I'd
Yeah.
also be looking a bit like Darth Vader with a P3 respirator and wear it at all times, man.
Okay,
Ooh.
Jackson, I actually do have that because I'm a Melburnian and we had the world's longest lockdown here. So we are prepared for every situation. I don't know if I've ever mentioned that on air before, but we hold the record for the world's longest lockdown, so I'm prepared.
Why do you say that though, Jackson?
Oh, just the dust. Like, I'm a bit of a germaphobe myself, so
Same, boo.
you know, there's a lot of respiratory problems, especially mold when you're doing renos. So
Yeah, we had
Okay.
asbestos in ours too. I learned how to knock on the thing. So you knock on the wood, and if it starts
better
getting a little
knock.
bit tinny, it's asbestos.
Oh my gosh.
Bang.
Oh my God, I'm going to be like tapping around the house later, being like, oh, and then a bit tinny. Yeah, I reckon there's a bit of asbestos in there, Jack. Kelly, what do you want about?
Any advice for Joel?
Hello.
Kelly,
Hi,
hello.
Kelly.
Yes, Joel. Before you when you knock everything down, before you check everything and throw it out, just triple check because I found $15,000 cash.
Oh my gosh, where was it?
It was in a wardrobe. It was an old safe, and there was absolutely nothing in it. And we went to lift it up, and the crowbar hit the top of the metal, and then all this money came flying out.
That is
My
brilliant.
God, well, I'll be doing that when I get home later too.
So you knock on stuff for tinny and for cash.
For asbestos and cash.
Yeah,
All right, can
stuff
do.
to see if it's tinny, and then bash stuff
Any
down to
money.
see if there's cash.
Yeah, it's like
Kate,
pinata.
finally, what do you got for Joel?
Joel, if you actually want to get married to Jack and you don't just want to be the fiancé with an amazing ring forever, I
thank you.
strongly suggest that you stop doing what you're doing,
Yeah.
that you call in the professionals to
Yeah.
do the renovation, and that you plan your wedding and your honeymoon.
Well, now's probably an appropriate time to tell you that I've got about 10 people at my house right now that aren't me working on it. So,
This is Ricki, Lee, Tim and Joel.
I'm sure there's a lot of people today on a Monday that were a little bit dusty, a little bit worse for wear after a big weekend because it happens.
There was a lot of Maccas in the office when I arrived. I think some other people might have a little.
Yeah, Maccas is good when you're a bit hung.
I'm looking at you, Jack Charles.
Yes, because big weekends, and as we get older, these hangovers start lasting longer and longer. The Friday night, starts to bleed into Monday. Yeah. Gets a bit harder, but you don't really get hungover, do you?
And I tried to put it to the test over the weekend a few times.
Great.
And
for research purposes,
checked
obviously.
out, still don't really get hungover.
You do.
Well, that's good.
You do, Joel.
Oh, I do.
So hungover.
Half a glass of white wine. I'm the nightmare.
So I've read this and I thought it was fascinating, and it's just, this is you, Tim Blackwell.
What is it?
20 to 25% of drinkers are naturally immune to hangovers.
Are you serious?
And you just don't get them.
But
Rich is the same. He doesn't get hungover.
Really?
Yeah, he does
Even
not
if he
get
mixes
hungover.
drinks and
No,
stuff?
he
Wow.
can...
I also think it's a mental thing. Like people who get
Oh,
hungover.
no, it's not.
No, listen, let me finish. People who get hungover makes perfect sense for how they act in life.
How rude.
Me, I get so hungover.
Which is surprising. But
I
normally
know,
I'm
but
like,
that's what I mean. I feel like I know
it.
exactly what you're saying, but
Yeah,
it's so not
lazy
right
bones.
because because I get really hungover.
I'm so
I have to have a
hungover.
hectic medication.
Oh my God.
I don't have to. I choose to have it.
Yeah.
Well,
Macca's Coke.
I'm still hungover from last week's mailbag, so let's do another one now.
You're
Okay.
obsessed, bro.
Well, you will be too after you hear what we got after Alex Warren.
The mail's here.
Ricki, Lee, Tim and Joel's Mailbag.
RTJ at novafm.com.au. You can slide into our DMs or text us 0409 RTJ. And last week...
Sorry, just quickly, I've just noticed something about Mailbag. Do we always do it in show order?
No.
Oh. Never mind. I just saw it was in show order, so I was like, do we do that every week?
No, we don't. We
it's
mix
just-
it up.
Yep.
But this week it is in show order. You're right.
Thinking out loud,
it's
Joel.
perfectly curated.
And last week we celebrated an anniversary. It was 30 years or 31 years.
31 years.
Oh, my goodness. Since the Juice went on his big car chase.
It just clicked today why he was called the Juice. OJ.
OJ, you idiot.
Oh, my God.
Are you serious?
Oh, my God, I'm so stupid.
OJ, you idiot, was so beautifully dismissive and so perfect for the moment.
Also perfect for someone who has known that OJ Simpson's nickname OJ
Yes.
was also the Juice. And because of that big headline that I was telling you guys about last week, my favourite newspaper headline was "The Juice is loose."
Yes. It's
Banger.
amazing. So we talked about that, I was today years old when I realised that why he was the Juice. Like I thought maybe it was steroids or something.
A juice commercial.
Yeah,
In
juice
fact,
commercial.
That, I should say second favourite headline to when that Supreme Court judge's son got caught doing drugs and the headline was Law and Snorter.
That's brilliant.
It goes that, then the Juice is loose.
That is brilliant. So I wanted to do a poll, a Rue poll on my Instagram to see if I was the only dum-dum in the room. And it turns out I'm not. Because
I'm
you
with
were
you.
so
Yeah, but
beautifully
you did it on your
dismissive.
socials with all your people.
No, they're not. What do you think they're going to do? Just agree with
Well, of course,
me?
your people don't know the Juice was called the Juice.
Just
Do you know
'cause
how to do a poll? You should do one yourself.
Yeah, you do one, you big
easy.
boomer. You wouldn't know how to do it because
Easy.
you're a
No,
boomer.
you do a boomerang by mistake.
You would and put the Rio de Janeiro filter on.
I'm not a boomer for a
You
start.
are a boomer.
And filming from here as well, underneath. Well, is this on?
But on an iPad.
How do you do a poll?
Oh, here
Hang
we
on,
go.
hang on,
You're giving big boomer energy.
Story,
Yep, story.
and then do I go, okay, what do I do? Okay, I'll do this off
Okay,
air.
maybe, yeah, I
Yeah.
think it's... So anyway, I did a Rue poll on my Instagram and not only did lots of people not have any idea like why he was called the Juice, but they didn't even know he was called the Juice, which I thought was interesting. I'm like, have you idiots not ever seen any documentary about him?
Hang on, I've
no
just got-
offense,
I've just
everyone.
I've just got audio of me doing a poll.
It's logged on.
Okay, so the results are in. 62% had no idea
Yeah, your
why he
people.
was called the Juice.
Your people.
And 38% claim they knew, but I don't believe that many people knew.
I got lots of texts too. A friend of mine who's a baker in Jandakot even texted me.
Yeah, but so
wow,
many
flowery
people.
fingers.
So many people had no
diverse.
idea.
What about this? I got a text over the weekend too. Actually, this was an Instagram DM. This is in regards to...
Let's slide in.
Well, I thought I knew what it was in regard to, but it wasn't. So firstly, this is from Mike, and he said, catching up on the podcast, Joel is Wikipedia. right?
Wikipedia.
And I went, oh,
brilliant.
I mean, so I, though, stupidly went, you mean Joe, thinking he's talking about my new podcast partner, Joe Hildebrand.
Oh, for the record, download it now and get it at all your local podcast
I
places.
said, oh, you mean Joe? I have 2 J's in my life after all. And then he said, for the record is great, but I'm talking about Joel when you did the Wicked segment. Meryl Streep is celebrating her birthday on Sunday. Turn that into Wicked. Go.
Meryl Streep was up for the role of Madame Morrible in Wicked, but eventually Michelle Yeoh got it.
Weapons.
The wizard weaponizes Elphaba's powers against her and eventually turns the world of Oz against Elphaba.
Hand sanitizer.
In the stage production of Wicked, the green paint that they used to paint Elphaba with, because they put an extra layer of coating over her makeup, she will have to use hand sanitizer after to get it off.
The winter solstice.
The shortest day of the year, there's a song in Wicked that's called One Short Day. One Short Day, which is literally about the winter solstice.
Matt Moran's My Perfect Beef Stock.
Perhaps you're making a goat curry with one of Matt Moran's stocks. In Wicked, they are taught history by Dr. Dillermand, who happens to be a talking goat.
Well done.
Brilliant job, Chrissy.
Well done. I was very
I'm
proud
pretty
of you.
cool. Lucky I'm engaged.
Brilliant.
So he's decided to call you Wickedpedia. And I thought that
Well,
was brilliant. Thank you very much for that,
I
Mike, on
like
Instagram.
That's cool.
I think I should be getting some sort of cut from Wicked at this point.
Oh, totally.
Not everything's about money, mate. Sometimes it's just nice to
You can just have a
passion
passion.
project and
I do.
be
I'm
noticed
just-
for it.
I've got a passion
you
project.
want to cash it out.
I'm not. I'm adopting an elephant in a couple of weeks' time. I'm going to Cape Town to work on the elephant sanctuary. But I'm going to call my elephant Eliphaba.
That's so
Like from
cute.
Wicked.
That's so cute. Are you going to wear that shirt when you're there?
Should wear that to the French Open.
Yes.
Spaceships.
I'll just swing by on my way.
Okay, you have something finally for Mailbag from Rara.
I have, because I'm going to last, because today it's in show order. Rara got in touch and shared a video of everybody's favourite, Meghan Markle, and said, thought you would enjoy this. Have a listen.
If I don't have meetings in the morning, then I try to do school drop-off. Wow. So they're at 2 different schools. That's a big circuit. So from 6:30 in the morning on drop-off mornings for me, I'm not home till 9.
That's Jason Bourne.
Like, who cares?
And someone's posted it out with the caption, why does Meghan Markle treat the most basic parental responsibilities as if they're grand acts of self-sacrifice and moral heroism?
Yep. But on the days, and on the days that she does have meetings, the nanny takes them.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's all good, guys.
And also 2 different schools is fine.
Yeah.
You can
She's
do
got all
that.
those Instagram captions to write, remember?
Oh, totally. And the tranche of products. What's she going to do?
Ricki, Lee, Tim and Joel, Monday afternoon, and this week you could score a share in $10,000 cash. It's time to get your... What? Your graft on?
Woo!
What's that mean? It's time to get your graft on and stream the new season of Love Island UK for free. New
It's a
episodes
Love-
drop daily.
They
Only
say it a
on-
lot on Love Island graft.
Oh, right, okay. What does it mean?
It's like English slang.
I couldn't tell you, bro.
All right, it's time
Flirting.
to get your graft on and stream the new season of Love Island UK for free. New episodes drop daily, only on 9 now. And, of course, after 5 o'clock, your first chance, novafm.com.au.
And I'll apologise, I put my hand up there. I was trying to help and I really pulled the handbrake on that.
Yes.
That's on me.
No, not at
You know?
all.
Good to own up
I need all the
sometimes.
help I can get with graft.
Yeah, and I'm not perfect.
Maybe you could start grafting with me.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't say that until you know what it means.
Actually, I was
Oh,
just
is that what
grafting
it
with
is?
you off air.
It's cute.
Didn't I? I just said you sent a sexy shiver down my spine.
You did. Well, because I mentioned Kristen Chenoweth.
Yeah, you were very excited.
Kristen Chenoweth.
But I've just made an executive decision. I'm not mentioning Wicked again on this show until I get like a paycheck.
That's bullshit.
Okay.
You're
That is
absolutely-
bullshit.
You'll mention it before the end of the show today. In fact, before the end of this hour.
I'll be able to get you to do it in 3, 2, 1. How would we all know Kristen Chenoweth?
She originated quite a big Broadway role.
What was the show?
It's
I
the
just need
it's the prequel to The Wizard of Oz.
No, like I don't need like the
What's it
whole
called?
spiel. Just
She was
the-
Glinda and Wicked. She was Glinda and Wicked. Okay, I've got Wicked Tourette's.
Okay, she was Glinda and Wicked. So today was Game 7 in the NBA Finals. Oklahoma v Indiana.
I put $5 on Indiana
I had $10 on Indiana.
because they
I
were
was so
paying
upset.
$12. Bet with your head on over it, obviously.
Obviously, gamble responsibly. Blah blah blah.
But what
cool.
I've done is I've invested that into sports bet, and they'll give it back to me at some point.
Of course, you'll get it back.
Like I just feel that's an investment.
It's like ebbs and flows. And it comes and goes in way.
Did Indiana win?
No, the Pacers
Bummer.
did not win because
so-
they lost their star player in, I think it was the second quarter.
Have they found him?
Or was it the
Period.
first? Period.
Second
No, he
period.
snapped his Achilles, and there was an awesome slow-mo shot on it. That was really fun. So yes, OKC won, but
What?
Kristen Chenoweth performed the national anthem at the game, and I thought I could play it for you, Joel, because you would love it. Because
I do love it.
she went totally extra. Listen to this.
Okay, I'll do this one on the house.
She's amazing. That was very extra, Kristen.
That's very extra. And she's about 4 foot. She's smaller than a Minogue.
She's tiny and
So
dressed like
extra.
Shakira at the Super Bowl.
So
She's
extra.
smaller than Shakira.
So it made me think, like, of all of the great,
You love anthems.
funny
'Cause
anthem moments.
Before really knowing you, I used to use the anthem as a time to go to the toilet.
No, you have to respect the singer and watch.
And then go to the toilet.
Even if you hate it, just watch it.
Yeah.
So I wanted to play some of the all-time greats for you guys, or some of the all-time great US anthem
Because
performances.
Star Spangled is a banger.
It is such a banger.
The
and
Star
it's-
Spangled Banner.
'cause
Banger.
Star Spangled
Star
Banger.
You got it.
Banger.
The greatest is Whitney Houston. We all know
course.
that. But I'm going to play you some of the worst.
Great.
Yeah, that's
Prefer
better.
that.
So-
Let's just give you. I'll give you Whitney real quick.
Oh, wow.
I've watched that so many times.
I bet you really celebrated after that.
Oh, yeah, she had a little bit of a sweaty upper lip during that. I think she was already celebrating.
Right, that's right.
She had- yeah, her eyes were
prinks.
wide open.
You gotta stay awake for that anthem.
I gotta stay up, it's late night.
Oh, a minute and a half.
So, Roseanne Barr did.
This one is-
This was a real dirty one. Listen to this.
Oh my god. That's a baseball.
I'm going to say something. Roseanne, shit stirrer.
Yeah, absolutely.
time.
Big time shit stirrer.
Yeah, so that was at a baseball
out like
game
my
in
left ear
1990.
only.
Yeah, yep. That's panned into the right side for me.
I was gonna say, what's going on with that audio?
The second one I want to play is
Yeah.
Ingrid Andress. She sang the anthem at the baseball. She later apologised for being drunk in the performance and checked
yes.
herself into a facility to get help
Shouldn't laugh.
afterwards.
Oh my
I know,
gosh.
but it's
Who
funny.
is she? Just a singer?
Yeah.
Okay.
For the land of the
Oh.
free and the
Oh, buddy.
Okay, Ingrid. Thank you.
All right, Ingrid. Thanks, Ingrid. So I'm glad you got the help you need, Ingrid.
No, good on her.
She's a country
turning,
singer, four-time-
turning to a new page or whatever they say.
4-time Grammy-nominated country singer,
There you go.
Ingrid.
Ingrid. Ingrid.
Download
Full
her
I
stop.
would change the
music
name.
later.
Maybe put an apostrophe in it or something cool.
Yes. So then there's another one that I found, and she starts singing the anthem, and it's at some like. No, it's not a presidential thing. It's at some political thing, and she's up on stage singing it, and she messes it up right at the big bit.
Can I go back, please?
Can I go back, please? She's live.
I got too nervous.
Oh, no, babe, no.
Through the night.
Okay.
No,
Sorry,
oh, darling,
Thanks,
no.
Luna.
So then, 9-time Olympic gold medalist Carl Lewis sung the national anthem before a Bulls-Nets game in New Jersey in
Why?
1993, because why not? Listen to
Oh,
this.
say, can you see?
Starts out good.
And the Rockets. Red flag.
Oh.
Okay, let's bring
I'll
it
make up
home.
for it now.
Let's bring it home.
Now we got the best one of all time. Our girl, Fergie Ferg.
And I love you long time.
Does that star spangled banner yet wave?
The glossies. On screen. On screen. On screen.
We are loaded with great glossies today. Let's kick it off. On screen, who we got here?
This is Ye
Yeah.
and
that Bianca?
And she's turned up kind of, oh yeah, there we go.
In
She's
a candy bikini.
Well.
Yep.
You know those
And
little
a
candy bracelets that you used to get when you were a kid?
Yeah, and you like eat around the string. It's that.
Don't eat around that string.
But it's a bikini.
Yep.
It's all up in the nether region, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, you wouldn't
I'm,
want that string to break. She'd be
No.
she'd be
Well,
nude.
you wouldn't be able to go in the water with that either. It would dissolve.
Dissolve, maybe
That's
that's
the purpose of bathers, isn't it?
Quite honestly though,
Togs.
if I had a body like that, I would absolutely walk around in the harsh
Same.
12 o'clock daylight in next to nothing as well.
I'd be coming into
'Cause
work
do
like
you,
that.
boo?
But you know where she was going? She was just heading to Kanye's studio in New York. She wasn't going to the beach or anything.
Amazing.
Next glossy, this is great. Our friend Ellen.
Oh, and Margaret Cho. I
Yeah.
love Margaret Cho.
Have you seen what Margaret Cho has said about Ellen? No. Well, have a listen to this. They used to work together, right? And
Yes.
and they've known each other for a long time. Have a listen to this. This is Ellen. And then here's Ellen. Okay, now let's hear from Margaret.
She was just mean. She was like a mean girl. Ellen was like really weird and not nice to me for most of my career. And when I would do her talk show, she acted like we just met. And I'm like, bitch, what? Like, that's weird. Like, it's so creepy and weird.
Oh my gosh, I love Margaret Cho. I've worked with her maybe 2 or 3 times, and every time she has remembered. She's so nice. And then I interviewed her for Just for Laughs on Channel 10, and we couldn't use a snippet of it because it was so blue.
There you go. I think a lot of people are in agreement with Margaret Cho.
Yeah, it's so sad. Why do people have to be like that?
Just be nice like us. Just
Be nice,
down
be
to
nice.
earth.
Be
Kind to one another,
Cool,
in Ellen's
nice.
words.
Yeah, that's it. All right, next glossy. This is fresh.
Oh, this is fresh. So Katy Perry is in Perth. I think she played last night, the first leg of her Perth tour shows.
Tour shows.
First
Correct.
leg of her tour shows. Like, come on, Coulter.
Perth tonight as well. Then Adelaide Thursday, Friday, Sunday,
Yes.
and next Monday.
So she was in, I think, is it Kangaroo Island over the weekend?
Yes.
And then yes, played in Perth, and Orlando Bloom has just landed in Perth.
Just landed in Perth.
Because
so
there's all
check
these
him out.
people. Like, what?
People are saying they're not together.
Who were saying last week that some people are saying that they're breaking up or something
Because of her
her
chart
being an
position?
astronaut or something.
No, apparently he found the whole astronaut thing cringe. It's like, yeah, take a number, Orlando. We all did.
Yeah, exactly. And next glossy, this is great. There's lots happening here.
Oh, so this is Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez, and
Yep.
they haven't had the wedding yet, right?
Woof, no.
Oh, my goodness.
So there's something they're getting married in Venice.
The wedding this weekend.
Oh, my favourite place.
And they had a foam party on their mega yacht for her son's
Ew.
19th birthday. Then Venetian locals, yes, that's Venice. Venetian locals, pop the blinds up, are protesting the wedding with banners saying "No space for Bezos." That's a catchy one. And plastering posters saying "Venice Land, a playground for fit and an oligarch." What? A playground fit for an oligarch. They believe the city is being exploited.
Oh,
Their
what about
stinky cities being
another
exploited.
slogan could be, "It's not Amazon."
Oh,
that's good.
Yeah, you can have that, Venice.
Goodness.
Protesters are threatening to blockade the canals, I said canals, to the super yachts. And a source revealed that the couple discreetly donated a local charity back in April because they knew people were getting the irrits with them.
Yes.
So they've been,
What's the problem with letting some people get married where they
I just like
live?
the idea that they
it's
want
sinking.
to block the canals for the big yachts to come in.
So funny. I don't think the big yacht's going to be on the canal, bruh.
Do you reckon? I think the canals for the honeymoon.
Yeah. the canal.
I love the canals.
Yeah.
Mal Clooney.
There's also great canals in Mandurah in WA.
Are there? Maybe Orlando Bloom can get to a canal.
Oh, must do.
Hi, Orlando, if you're listening.
Wow,
Yeah,
we're a
welcome
bit
to
late.
Australia.
After the news, because Lint are back in town with us, a little game of lint ball or not a lint ball.
Okay.
Ricki Lee, Tim, and Joel. Nova.
All right, so much to come in the next hour. Your first chance to win your share of $10,000 thanks to our good friends at Love Island UK. You're right.
You're right. I got a text.
But guess what?
What?
The Lindt Lindor truffles are back, baby.
Yeah, they are. I've already had one today.
Same, I just had the cheesecake one.
So delicious.
I love the cheesecake one.
Can we play Lindt ball or not Lindt ball really quick next?
Okay.
Please.
Yeah.
Old school. Just throwback.
Okay.
Old school throwback.
Okay.
We'll do it after Somber. Okay?
Okay.
Now, let's just go through a quick checklist. We've got assorted bags, milk bag, 70% cocoa bag, strawberries and cream bag, cheesecake bag, raspberries and cream bag, milk, salted caramel bag. Check.
Oh, that's
Check.
me sorted for tonight.
Let's play Lindt ball or not Lindt ball. Because we want you to unwrap bliss with Lindt Lindor truffles. They're back in our studio and we love them. Irresistibly smooth chocolate from the Lindt Master Chocolatier. Melt into bliss with Lindor.
I've got my eyes covered.
Okay.
How come?
Because don't we have to guess?
Yeah. So you ready? Guess this. Ready? I'll tell you off the bat. That's a Lindt
That's
ball.
a Lindt ball,
Yep.
yeah.
Okay. Ready to go?
Ready.
First
Mile
one.
off. Yep.
First one. Let me just get some thinking music for you.
Yep.
Here we go. First one is go.
Thinking.
Yes.
I'm going to say no.
It's a Lindt ball.
Oh, I'm so bad at this game. Okay.
Okay.
It's a Lindt ball.
I reckon it's a Lindt ball also.
It's a Lindt ball.
Yes. I'm just going
ready?
to copy Ricki. No, that's not a Lindt ball.
No, that's
the
the Lindt
package.
box. Packet. Box.
That's
thing. Bag.
Lindt packet.
Cheese and bacon balls.
Oh.
Okay,
Oh,
ready?
can you leave
That's
those
really
aside?
thrown me.
Okay, ready? Here we go. Lindt ball or not Lindt ball?
Definitely
No.
not a Lindt ball.
Not a Lindt ball.
Don't know what it is though.
It's Matt Moran's My Perfect Beef Stock.
Oh, beautiful. Did you take that off my pile on my desk?
I'll put it back on your pile.
You
Don't
better
worry.
put that back. That's mine.
Lindt ball.
Lindt ball.
Yep.
Have you got your eyes covered, Ricki? Or?
No, I'm just got them closed.
Okay.
No.
No, I'm torn. I'm going to say no too.
Is it Cheds?
No, it is. I wouldn't dare touch your cheds.
Get away from my
original
cheds.
arrowroot. Okay, last one.
Are they also from my desk?
Well, there's not. I can't hear
I
anything.
can't hear anything.
Oh, you're eating a Lindt ball.
Oh, that's
a
disgusting.
A Lindt ball
That's a Lindt
masticating in
ball.
your mouth.
I can hear
It's
that.
a Lindt ball.
Well, pass one here, please.
Can I open my eyes now?
No.
Oh.
Not till 6.
Oh, I've had a real head rush now. I've opened my eyes.
Welcome
of sugar.
back. That was Lindt ball or not Lindt ball.
That was beautiful.
Brought to you by Lindt Master Chocolatiers and Lindt Lindor Truffles. All right, thanks, Taylor. That is 22. Her version, of course.
Natch.
No one else's.
Well, she owns her masters now, so
That's it.
you can play whatever version you want because it's hers.
100%.
She owns it.
Does that mean, do you think she'll still do Reputation, her version, though, now she doesn't have to?
No, I don't think so. And I think because what she'd said in the
Wow.
big post when she bought her
Did not
masters
expect
back was that it was really hard. She has been working on it, but it's been really hard to try and recreate those songs because they were so perfect.
What's funny, actually, because this is the topic. For $100 thanks to Lane Cuisine, we're asking you what you think you could do with no experience. I'll go.
Yeah.
Singer.
You reckon you could be a singer?
No, I just wanted to-
I reckon I could be a
You
home.
totally could.
What do you mean?
can sing in tune.
I could do the Hootie and the Blowfish songs.
100%.
Yeah.
Reversing into parks left, right, and centre. Like
Yeah.
if that could be your whole shtick.
I could do that. I could reverse park and sing.
Yeah.
You've got nice little pipes on you.
Yeah, I feel like you could be, maybe not the front man, but you could be in a
What?
band.
I don't want to not be the front man. How lame.
Oh, you and I could be backing singers for Ricki. I'll do all our choreo.
Is that
I
what you
can't
think
get
you
up
could
that
do?
No, I think I can renovate a house.
Oh, yeah, that's
With
yeah,
nothing
that
to
with
do.
no experience. Oh,
I'm a
gosh.
home flipper now.
13 24 10's the number.
Well, see, I think most women think they could be a private investigator because
You
we
would
can
be
find things
excellent.
out like nobody else.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
It's quite wonderful. I like it. It's a good skill to have. I can
You
find
could
anything
find
out about anyone.
Like, give me a surname and what scent they wear.
Yeah.
I'll get them in 20 minutes.
I'll get your address. I'll get you the address in 5 minutes. But I also think that I could be a lawyer. I would. I had an experience.
Well, it's all confidence, really, isn't it?
It's confidence, no, but it's that
I
psychotic nature of detail
Yeah.
and information that I have that I feel like would really help me if I was a lawyer or if I was a private investigator. And I really think I could do
So that's
it.
why I already get you to help me with texts.
Yeah, yeah. And captions.
Captions and texts.
But I was saying I was working with a lawyer is a funny thing. I had to engage a lawyer in something that was quite serious
Yeah.
a few years ago, and I did a lot of background work to provide the information to this lawyer, and he said, if I could hire you tomorrow, I would. It's brilliant. It is actually brilliant. So I think I could do that.
That was for
But-
the
I'd have
cage.
you represent me.
That was for the people versus Kate DeRouge.
Love Kate. So, a 22-year-old man in the Czech Republic has
Yes.
been charged after pretending to be a dentist. I love this so much. It's terrible, it's awful, but I love it. Police say that he and 2 family members began running an illegal home clinic 2 years ago, treating dozens of patients and pocketing nearly 290,000 Australian dollars. She posed as a nurse and accessed dental materials through her real healthcare job. Another man made the prosthetics.
Oh, my God, they're putting in prosthetics in people?
The dentist began performing actual root canals
Oh, no.
and tooth extractions on patients using instructions he found online. No experience, just reading from Google.
And can you obviously buy the tools? You can obviously just buy the tools online too. Because I thought it was just like
Also, what kind
sticking
of a
cotton
person-
buds up your lip.
yeah,
We
just
can do
getting
that.
the little
Or the-
sucker from the Dyson.
I like that.
Oh, yeah, that's fun.
Oh, wow.
I
I'd
love
give it
that.
a crack.
But like, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy. Are you like?
A root canal. I had a root canal over 3 sessions. That's hectic.
Oh, there's those beautiful root canals in Mandurah I was talking about earlier.
Beautiful.
No, if we were in
canals.
like in you know like stuck on an island and you had a bad tooth, I'd give it a go.
Yeah, I'd help out.
Yeah.
Lend a helping hand.
I could be a
Of course.
GP.
You reckon?
Well, yeah,
like, that sounds like blah.
15-minute things. I could put some cream on that and here's a referral.
Yeah, some band-aids and Nurofen, off you go, toots.
Yeah, that's right.
You're like, I'll take a telehealth
I'm
appointment.
not looking at your
sure.
foot though, yeah.
Yeah, I'm only doing telehealth.
Yeah. Oh, and a pap smear, no thanks.
Okay, that's it. I'm a telehealth GP
Yeah,
only.
just tapping away. Yeah,
And I don't bulk bills, they're sucked in.
That's your slogan on your business card. I don't bulk bills, so
Suck
sucked
it.
in.
Okay, Sam, what do you think you could do with no experience?
I could hands down be a master chef
Oh,
judge.
yes. Oh,
Oh,
judge.
judge.
Oh, yes.
That's brilliant.
Do you love like watching it on TV and just you have all the opinions?
Oh, yeah, and I've got to be eating at the same time.
Of course.
Yeah.
You can't
You
watch
like eating
eating
cold
shows
food.
and food shows without eating food.
shows?
Yeah.
How much eating shows?
I
Oh, yeah, you
actually
do
watch
actually watch eating
competitive
shows.
eaters.
I hate
and
that.
I watch eating and like watching like people like Anthony Bourdain and watching things like that. You've
Yeah,
got to
that's
be
different
eating.
to competitive eating shows.
Yeah,
I
they're
love
all
competitive
red.
eating so much. Beard meets food. Oh my God.
What's it called?
Beard meets food is my favourite YouTuber.
Thanks for that.
Down.
Candace.
Competitive eater. He goes around places eating the biggest of everything.
They're always bright red because their
Gross.
cholesterol's through the roof.
No,
Oh,
this
yeah.
guy's like jacked and thin.
Oh,
It's shocking.
Oh, he's a fake eater.
No, he's not. He puts that away like it's nobody's business. You would actually love it. You would
Really?
have respect.
Would I?
Yeah.
I don't like that stuff.
No, it's
got a lot
quite
of followers.
amazing.
And he doesn't
And
feel like
Rich
one
and I
that's
try and
ballsy.
I don't want burgers to be as big as my head. I have no interest in that.
But if you're really hungry,
Candace, what about you? What would you do with no experience?
I think I could be a DJ.
yes, Candace. What kind of DJ? What's your style?
I pretty much listen to everything. I've
Okay.
got 2 kids, so I listen to whatever they put on.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
But you
back
think
on an iPod shuffle.
But is it that you think you could be a DJ because they a lot of them pretend to press buttons and turn knobs and doesn't really look like they
for
do
sure.
much?
I'm a professional do nothing while looking like you're doing something.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. When I used to DJ at Crown nightclub in Melbourne, I used to just turn up my headphones up and down to make it look like I was twiddling the knobs. And I was just
That's
playing
enough.
Ministry of Sound annuals. Everyone's like, you're really good. I'm like, yeah,
Yeah, cheers, bro.
absolutely. I want another illusion shaker.
Yum.
Come over here, sweetheart.
Come out of his way, don't you want to dance in the cage?
Oh, gross. Sweetheart.
That's a
When
lie.
you
I never
say
said sweetheart.
Of course not.
Jess, what about you?
Hey team, well Ricki, if you have any shows coming up soon and you need someone for a big ballad, I
Yep.
think I could be a really good interpretive dancer.
Amazing.
Oh, wow.
Amazing.
I'll
And
be there.
0 qualifications or training?
All I need is maybe a glass of wine for a qualification. I'm good to go.
Ricki Lee, Tim and Joel on Nova.
Oh,
Come on.
yes.
Together like the honey and the bee.
You and me.
We got.
This is a power couple if ever I've heard one. Go, Joel,
Oh,
go.
my gosh. There's been all this talk about around town. And when I say that on social media.
Yes.
But
That's a
turns
town?
out Yeah, well, you know me, I fall for an AI-generated image. Robert Irwin and Shawn Mendes have been rumoured to be a couple, but these AI-generated images have conned people into thinking they're the next it couple. I mean, I'd love that for them. If so, a source close to the Irwin family, probably Rove, said, whirlwind for Robert, but he and Shawn are obviously just friends. Shawn always had fun with fans' theories, but this particular rumour is a little too far-fetched to be indulged in.
Too much. Too close.
Can I play some
Too
Shawn Mendes?
soon.
We haven't heard Shawn Mendes for ages.
Love Shawn Mendes.
Okay.
Yeah, same. I just haven't heard him on the radio.
Oh, that feels right.
It does.
This feels right. A little bit of a guitar.
Robert Irwin will be so happy right now.
Yeah.
He'll be jamming out.
Yeah.
Hey,
Whatever you say.
next, we're going to go keep the love vibe going.
Okay.
With Love Island UK.
Okay.
How can we be lovers if we can't be friends after this?
Oh, let's graft.
Let's graft. I mean, if him and Robert Irwin really are a couple, he will be.
Apparently, the rumour started back in 2022 when Robert interviewed Shawn during the press tour for Lyle Crocodile.
Oh, yeah,
Not
that's a terrible movie.
Oh, okay.
It is. It's a terrible film.
I was going to watch it
I
tonight.
saw a very cute video of Robert Irwin on a plane saying first
Oh,
class.
yes, I saw that too.
Entertainment on the plane today, and he clicked the video of his dad and sat there and watched it. It was so cute.
That's cute. Hey, this week you could score your a share in $10,000 thanks to our friends at Love Island UK. You're right. It's time to get your graft on and stream the new season of Love Island UK for free. New episodes drop daily, only on 9 now. I'm going to give you guys the practice run before we get to Rachel and Luke, okay?
Okay.
Because
Okay.
each day we've got a couple on air to test their compatibility.
Okay.
And
Oh,
it starts
couple.
at $2,000. Now, I'm going to ask you a question. You both need to say the same answer to win after my 3, 2, 1 countdowns. You get 3, 2, 1 to think about it.
Okay.
Wait, so I need to guess what Ricky's going to say?
No. So I'm gonna give you a question, and you have to. You obviously have to be
like we're a
compatible.
couple. Yeah, we are. Well, we are with the glitterati.
So let's see if this makes sense. Okay. What is your favourite thing about me?
3, 2, 1.
You're paneling.
Your hair.
Okay, so you're not compatible, but thank you very much, both of you. Hello to you, Rachel.
Hello.
And Luke, you guys have been together for 10 years, married for 3. Aww.
Oh, it's beautiful.
That's nice. Where's Luke?
Luke's at the pub.
Well, you're not compatible.
Luke's
all right.
at the pub and Rachel's doing witching hour.
So I'm going to give you question number 1. It's worth $2,000. Let's see how you go, and then we'll move down the list until we hopefully get to give you something.
Okay, ready.
Just letting Michael Bolton do his thing first. Here we go. So I need, after 3, your favourite TV show to watch together.
3, 2, 1.
Friends.
Friends.
Oh, that's so romantic.
Congratulations, guys. $2,000 off the bat.
Thank you. Awesome.
So cute,
nice
you
is
little
that?
cuties.
It's time to get your graft on and stream the new season of Love Island for free. The UK version, that is. New episodes drop daily, only on 9 now. We'll play again tomorrow, novafm.com.au. I've got AC/DC's biggest fan on the phone ready to go. James Young, former Nightmare of Melbourne and Cherry Bar owner, among other things, is on the phone with us right now. G'day, James.
Hello, Tim, Ricki and Joel. And Joel, I'm your favourite dinosaur. And
Oh, yes.
AC/DC.
You
Talk
are.
about AC/DC. They are, after 10 long years, they're coming out to Australia. They'll be all over the country in November. Imagine Melbourne, November 4, Oasis, November 8, Metallica, November 12, AC/DC and
Oh, my
MCG.
gosh.
The town's going to go bonkers.
I know, I'll be
gonna be
tying one on.
nuts.
It's just ridiculous. And we've got, hey, it's a celebration of St Kilda because AC/DC kind of come from St Kilda. That's where they wrote their first 2 albums. Whole Lot of Rosie was written about a curvy girl in Fitzroy Street, St Kilda. And
Joel's
Alan and the
favourite.
Sniffers who live in East St Kilda, Tim, they're going to be their support for the whole tour.
Yeah, Amel and the Sniffers are being supporting, or are going to be supporting them. I know Amy put on her socials a couple of days ago that the biggest news of her career is about to drop.
It's very cool.
This was very cool for them and
What a
very cool.
perfect fit.
I have never seen AC/DC live.
Yeah.
James, tell me, Thursday the tickets go on sale. What? I mean, I don't want to say what do we expect, but what's so good about an AC/DC show? Because I can't believe I haven't done it yet.
Tim, you're not allowed to be buried in Australia if you haven't seen AC/DC live, so you better get your ducks in order. I want you to get tickets for your grandparents, for your parents, for your kids, for your pet, for your worst enemy. We're all going to see AC/DC. They are the greatest rock and roll band in the world. And, now that Angus is 70, I don't think they're going to come again. This is your last chance.
So you reckon this is it?
On the Power Up Tour.
Yeah.
Ricky, we
I
have
saw
to
them at
go.
Dodger Stadium on Friday the 13th, Easter of this year. I went with modest expectations because of their age and changing members, and they blew me away. I would love to take Joel in one hand, Ricki in the other, and Tim can get the drink.
You need bloody more than one hand for me, James.
I'd love that, James.
I want to say, can you tell me, because there's one thing I do know about this family of rockers. They are very, let me say this in the nicest way, they're very good with their money. Do you want to share a very quick anecdote about a certain pick that Angus Young had?
I can't. Yes, of course. Well, this is about what a gorgeous first gig my eldest son Maximilian had. We were standing behind the mixing desk, and firstly, Cosmo, who's doing the production, let my son fire the cannon.
That's amazing!
Fire. He presses the button. We salute you. I thought, this is incredible. And then he brought in the band signs one set list for the whole gig. They gave that to little Maxie. And then Cosmo said, now, Angus, the lead guitarist, he's quite frugal, and he'll take his one guitar pick from the table in the dressing room, go out and play for 2 3/4 hours, and then return the same pick back to the table in case you might want to use it again for the next show. Then, would your son Max like the pick of destiny? Angus. I said to my son, I've never had a gig that good.
Mate, I'd love to go with you. Tickets are on sale Thursday. It's going to be huge.
So we're very excited, as you can tell.
Of course.
ACDC coming. It's good for rock and roll.
November 12 at the MCG. Sydney's Accor Stadium on Friday, November 21. Adelaide, November 30. Perth, December 4. And Brisbane at Suncorp on December 14. Love you, James.
Screaming out road trip, Timmy. It's a road trip.
Ricki Lee, Tim and Joel's podcast on Nova.